What is going on, YouTubers and especially wrestling fans? S-Deuce is the name. Talking Wrestling is the game. Tonight, NXT Takeover, San Antonio. It's been a recurring theme with the past few takeovers. The fans aren't that excited about it anymore, but I'm excited. And I'm going to run through the matches right now and hopefully get you guys a little more excited about tonight's NXT Takeover. Starting off, I believe will be the first match. Dillinger against Eric Young from Sanity. If you don't know who Eric Young is, he's been with TNA for years. EY actually won their World Championship. He got himself over. They gave him crappy gimmicks his entire career. He was once part of Team Canada with Scott D'Amore. I know Andre Corbeil, probably a huge fan of Team Canada and EY with Scott D'Amore. And Eric Young takes this match. I think Dillinger is on his way to be called up. Tomorrow night he'll debut in the Royal Rumble. Hopefully he's number 10. I mean, that pretty much writes itself. He's the perfect 10. If you don't book Dillinger to be the 10th entrant into the Royal Rumble, then you miss out on a huge opportunity of 80,000 plus screaming 10, 10, 10, 10. But Eric Young gets the victory tonight. Sanity is just being built as this monster squad. So I think Eric Young wins with some distraction from Big Damo and the rest of Sanity. Roderick Strong taking on Andrade Cien Almas, who is now full-blown heel. Roddy goes over. I think they thought when they grabbed Andrade Cien Almas that the fans would react to him better. La Sombra, which was his alter ego in Mexico, was huge in Mexico. He was like the John Cena of Mexico since coming to the States and losing the mask. Well, he lost the mask in Mexico before he came to NXT. He just hasn't gotten over well with the fans. For one, his music is horrible. For two, his outfit with the hat and the suspenders, he looks like a go-go dancer from Chippendales. And I think fans caught that and immediately didn't like him. They sunned him. So, Roderick Strong goes over. Roddy has been on his A game the past year and a half. He left Ring of Honor for NXT. Him and Austin Aries were supposed to be in a tag team. I think they were going to go to the finals of the Dusty Tag Team Classic and win the whole thing to take on DIY tonight. Instead, we know the Authors of Pain won the tournament. So, Roderick Strong over Andrade Cien Almas. Now let's get into the title matches. First up, the tag team titles. DIY against the aforementioned Authors of Pain, who won the Dusty Memorial Classic. Authors of Pain have looked unstoppable. I believe they have lost a match, but I don't believe they lose tonight. Ciampa and Gargano are much needed on NXT as separate entities. I believe they should go into a feud. I believe that feud should start tonight. I hope it starts tonight. I hope the Authors of Pain do win. I know they're dangerous. I know they're green. Maybe we get a disqualification, and maybe DIY keeps the tag team titles. I don't know. My gut tells me they're going to roll with the Authors of Pain. Excuse me. My gut tells me they're going to roll with the Authors of Pain, and the Authors of Pain beat DIY tonight. So new NXT Tag Team Champions. Look for it. Don't quote me on that, but I think the Authors of Pain can be NXT Tag Team Champions for the aforementioned future. Asuka, the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion in history. The still undefeated NXT Women's Superstar. She asked for this match against Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, and Nikki Cross. She asked William Regal to put her in a fatal four-way. That's unprecedented. That alone shows you Asuka means business. If you don't like Let's Talk Wrestling on Facebook, I suggest put in the hashtag Let's Talk Wrestling on Facebook. Like the page. And you'll see why I gave 5 reasons or 4 reasons why everyone should be excited about tonight's NXT TakeOver event. One of those main reasons is Asuka and Nikki Cross. I don't think Billie Kay and Peyton Royce are big threats to the NXT Women's Championship. I think they're just there to add more to the match add that team entity to a fatal four-way where it's supposed to be every woman for herself, but obviously Billie Kay and Peyton Royce are best friends. So they're going to work together to try to stop Asuka. Nikki Cross is that factor, that odd woman out, I'm sorry. I think this leads to a feud with Asuka and Nikki Cross, which I'm more than excited about. Nikki Cross has paid her dues on the independent circuit all around the world and in the UK especially. She means business. I know a lot of people thought Ember Moon would be getting the next run, but I think you have to have a heel champion eventually, and I think it's Nikki Cross that dethrones Asuka. Not tonight. Asuka wins, probably picking up the pinfall on Billie Kay or Peyton Royce while Nikki Cross is either out of the ring or distracted. She's a part of Sanity, Nikki Cross, and I believe that group is going to get a major push in the coming weeks. So Asuka retains, but not before we get the door opened to a Nikki Cross-Asuka one-on-one singles feud for the next few months. Probably leading up to Nikki Cross winning the title and Ember Moon taking on Nikki Cross at Takeover Orlando, which is WrestleMania weekend. The main event. Glorious Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode against Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't think Nakamura loses the title tonight. I'm not sure. But I think Nakamura deserves to keep the title for sure. Bobby Roode is over. He's over with the fans. His theme song's over. His entrance is over. But Nakamura is a superstar. He's the face of NXT right now. And I think if you take that title off him, people will be happy. Bobby Roode fans will be happy. But I like to believe that Shinsuke has more fans than Bobby Roode. And unless they're taking the belt off of Nakamura and debuting him in the Rumble tomorrow night, I think Nakamura retains. We might see a surprise. I know footage went around a couple of weeks ago. WWE.com posted it. NXT posted it. Chris Hero, a.k.a. Cassius Ohno, is back in NXT. The footage from a couple of weeks ago shows Nakamura still with the belt. And if you watch NXT every Wednesday, you've noticed that Cassius Ohno hasn't returned to NXT. So I believe that was taped. I believe Nakamura, it's a spoiler. WWE spoiled their own main event for NXT. Nakamura retains the title. And Cassius Ohno maybe comes out at the end. And then they don't show that footage from NXT anymore. Or they do, and the next feud coming up is Shinsuke Nakamura against Cassius Ohno. So I'm excited about that. I think Nakamura retains. And then this Wednesday on NXT, we see Cassius Ohno make his triumphant return to challenge Nakamura for that NXT title. So that's it. I mean, those are 5 great matches to get excited about. Strong and Almas, Dillinger and Young, the women's title match, the tag team title match, and the NXT heavyweight title match or championship match. What's not to get excited about? You have wrestlers that know how to go. Strong and Almas could steal the show. Dillinger's going to get the biggest reaction of the night because that theme song and his perfect 10 is over with the crowd. We should see the emergence of Nikki Cross, even though Asuka will retain. The emergence of Authors of Pain as the tag team champions. DIY splits up. And then Nakamura retains against Bobby Roode, setting up Nakamura versus Cassius Ohno. What is there not to be excited about this show, folks? All I'm saying is I'm excited. You should get excited too. Tonight, only on the WWE Network for $9.99 a month. First month's free. NXT TakeOver San Antonio. Get excited about it because I am. Remember, here on Let's Talk Wrestling, no gimmicks needed. Just me, the camera, you, the viewer. Like this video, thumbs up it, hit that blue thumbs up, make that thumb go blue. YouTube loves the likes on the videos. Comment, let me know who you think's gonna win tonight, NXT TakeOver San Antonio. What big matches are you more excited to see coming out of NXT San Antonio? Major feuds are going to end and kick off tonight. So, what are you most excited to see? Let me know in the comments, and always tell a friend to tell a friend about Let's Talk Wrestling. And if you're not down with that, I got 3 words for you. Let's talk wrestling. Oh, hell yeah.